Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. So 5 days ago, the Deanship of Admission and Registration of the Islamic University, they made an announcement that they have 100 scholarship for the online studies at the Faculty of Sharia of the Islamic University of Medina. And that's why I'm making this video. In this video, I'm going to do two things. First of all, I'm going to provide you all the essential information about this program that I found on the website, and also got it from the employee of the Islamic University who is affiliated with this program. That's going to be the first part of this video. And the second part of this video, I'm going to show you step by step, as usually, how you can apply through the portal of the university to take a part to get this scholarship from the university, inshallah. So let's start with the first part, which is the essential information about this program. Some of the information you can find even on the poster. It says that 100 scholarships, they're only going to accept the applications for 10 days, meaning that on December 14th, just in 5 days, they're going to stop accepting applications. Therefore, you have to hurry up with this. And also they say that the study will start in the second semester of the Islamic University, which is the January 14th, just in a month and 4 days, meaning that if you receive a scholarship for this program, you will start your study in a month and 4 days, which is very cool because you don't have to wait for years to be accepted, since it's online studies. And also they say that the study is going to be online, وَلَيْسَتْ حُضُورِيًّا, and it's not going to be within the walls of the university. That's why everybody who is applying for this program are supposed to be non-Saudis and non-residents of Saudi Arabia. That's the information you can get from just one poster of the announcement. But of course I got more information from the employee of the Islamic University, since I'm studying at this university. And here's some of the information he sent to me. It's in Arabic, and he told me that I can use this information and spread it. It's fine. And let me just translate every sentence so you would understand what it's all about. The first line is saying that Bushra, which is like a good news for those who speak Arabic. للناطقين بالعربية. So to take a part in these studies, online studies, you have to speak Arabic language. You're supposed to be fluent in the Arabic language. If you don't speak the Arabic language, then this program is not for you. That's what it starts with. And then they say that the Islamic University, they make an announcement that they have 100 grants, full paid scholarships for studying online at the Islamic University of Medina. And they will stop accepting applications on December 14th. And this scholarship is open for everybody of any age and any gender. Meaning that whether you are a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. You can study in the Islamic University of Medina for in the online studies, of course. And it doesn't matter how old you are. You can be 25, you can be 30 years old, 35. It won't be a problem. That's the miza, the advantage of this program. Then they say that this program is only for those who live outside, or not live, but have a residency outside of the Islamic University. Meaning that if you hold a residency in Saudi Arabia, or if you are a Saudi Arab, if you are a Saudi, then you cannot take part in this program. Then they give you an information, they give us an information about the shurut al-taqdeem, meaning that the conditions of the acceptance. And the very first one is that جادة اللغة العربية تحدثا وكتابة, meaning that you are supposed to be proficient or fluent in the Arabic language in both fields, in writing English and in speaking English. The second condition is that you are supposed to be a graduate at least from high school or something that's higher. So if you graduated from a university or a college, then you are good to apply. Then they say القدرة على التعلم الذاتي. You're supposed to be strong enough, let's say that, let's put it that way, to keep up with the studies online عبر الإنترنت, through the internet. So you are supposed to have internet, of course, for this type of study. دفع رسوم تقديم. So when you apply for this program, whether you are accepted or rejected, anyways, in the beginning you will have to pay 200 riyals just to take part in this program. 200 riyals is about $55. And the fifth condition, أن تكون غير سعودي. Okay, we already talked about it, that you cannot be a Saudi and you cannot be a resident of Saudi Arabia. If you meet all these 5 criteria, that you speak Arabic, you graduated from high school at least, you are very serious about the study, you have 200 riyals to pay to take a part in this program, and you are not a Saudi or a resident of Saudi Arabia, then you can apply. Then they have the features of this program. I would even translate it as advantages of this program. And the very first one is showing you that you don't have to pay 35,000 riyals for this type of study. So this type of study, this online study, is on a paid basis. It's not for free, it's not free of charge. People really pay for this kind of study. 35,000 riyals, which is about $9,500. The second miza, the second advantage, is that the study, the muddat to study, the duration of the study is 4 years. 4 years of study. You can prolong it up to 6 years, but I will talk about it later, inshallah. Then it says that there will be lectures in the real time, online, where you will be able to participate and ask the questions. And mind you that the teachers of the Islamic University, they usually hold a PhD degree, so they are very educated in the field of Sharia. The fourth advantage is that that you will get a certificate that you actually received a bachelor degree from the Islamic University. They will mail it to you. And the fifth opportunity is that you will get to know other people, and you will get to make friends with the people who have the same goal as you have. Meaning that you want talib al-ilm, you want to seek knowledge, and you will meet other people who have the same goal from all over the world. That's the advantages and the features of this program. And here they send me some portion of the information that will help you boost your application and get the scholarship. So of course there's going to be many people who have applied for this program, and how to stand out from all this crowd of the people. The first one, they're saying that they say that take care put more efforts to make a good application and attach all your certificates and tazkiyat. Certificates meaning that the education certificates, like you graduate from high school, and tawsiyatika are recommendation letters. Tawsiya comes from somebody from the Islamic field. It can be your imam, your local imam of the masjid, or imam of a local masjid, or it can be from a mufti, from a qadi, if you happen to know one, from a sheikh. That's what it is. So get your shahada, your educational certificates, and get a recommendation letter from an Islamic figure. Then they're telling you, if you took a part in some volunteering, maybe you taught kids in an Islamic school, or maybe you served the Muslim community in your masjid, anything that proves that, you should also سيرتك الذاتية, you should put that in your CV, which is a resume, and you should also attach that. So you can make a CV where you specify what kind of social activity, volunteering you provide for the Muslim community. That's a second way to improve your application. If you took a part in some courses, Islamic courses online, whether it comes from the Islamic University, because the Islamic University, they have so many online dawrat courses where they teach different things about Sharia, about adab, or maybe you studied with the Sheikh online. For example, Sheikh Abdul Razak al-Badr, they have online programs, and some students they pass those programs and they receive certificates, online certificates. So if you have anything like that, or maybe you have some certificates that you took some courses from your masjid, then you should also attach that. Attach that in the program, or in the application, in the attachment section. It will also improve your chances to get the scholarship. And then, if you have memorized the Quran, then you should also attach a certificate that proves that. So if you have memorized the Quran, or maybe you finish some Sharia studies, then attach the certificate as well. It will improve your chances, inshallah. Then they're asking you to provide a CV, resume, and yeah, then as I told you, you specify everything about yourself, about your education, and what kind of favor you provide, what kind of activity you provided for the Muslim community. Wow. If you worked in an Islamic school, or a judge, or a khatib in the masjid, maybe you gave khutbah, used to give khutbah on Friday prayers, then فضع ذلك في ملفك. Then you should also specify that in the CV. I think ملفك they mean your CV. So that's how you can stand out from the crowd of the people, because at the moment 108,000 people have viewed this announcement, and probably a couple of thousands are going to apply, and people don't know how to stand up from the crowd. But because I inquired about it from the university and provide this video for you, now we can stand out from all those people and get the scholarship, inshallah. And well, here they just say to you that, and remember about the importance of being serious about this study, online study, and attend those lessons and meet all the requirements from the study, because there's going to be lessons that are not just recorded, but that are given in the real time. And as far as I understand, 75% of the lessons, they are going to be recorded, meaning that you will need to listen to them since they are recorded, and only 25% are given in the real time. That's how it's going to be, inshallah. So that's the information that I received from the university. Please use it to your advantage. And yeah, that's one portion of the information, and then there is another portion of information that I found on the website. So when you go to the website and you log in, here you have the link to another file, PDF file, that gives you more information about it. Okay, let me just go briefly through that. It's fine. Okay, this is just general information about the Islamic University. Let's just skip it. And here they say Baccalaureus al-Sharia, the bachelor program of the Sharia, عن بعد, meaning online studies. And what is the barnamij? What is the program? It's in the faculty of Sharia, online, for the degree of bachelor degree, 4 years and it's fully in Arabic language. There's nothing that's going to be in English. The whole study is in Arabic. Of course, that makes sense because Sharia is tawfiqiyya from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it was sent down in the Arabic language, and it makes sense that it's going to be taught in the Arabic language. And yeah, 25% of the lessons are going to be online. No, not online, I mean in the real time, and 75% are going to be recorded, and then you need to listen to them. Here's some explanation about it, but I don't want to go too deep into it to not make this video too long. Then this one is worth paying attention to. They say that if your GPA drops under 2.75, which is a low GPA, you get a warning. Once you get 3 warnings, you're going to be expelled. So 3 semesters you got a GPA that's lower than 2.75, and I'm telling you, as a student of the Islamic University, you have to be really lazy to drop your GPA under 2.75. It's really hard. You have to really not care about the study to go below that. But if you do that 3 times, you're going to be expelled. And also they say if you don't finish all your study, if you don't get all the credits for the graduation within 6 years, then it's not saying here that it's 6 years. It's saying yeah, it's mentioned it's mentioned in another place, but if you don't finish your study within 6 years, then you're going to be expelled, because 6 years is the maximum you can use to finish all your studies, to get all the credits to graduate from the bachelor program of the Faculty of Sharia. And here they say how much you have to pay for this study. Like you have to pay 200 riyals just to apply for this program. You have to pay 200 riyals to take an Arabic evaluation test. But again, if you take a part, and you inshallah are going to take a part in this program where the whole study is going to be for free, you only pay these 200 riyals, and you don't have to pay all other charges, because it's going to be free of charge, since it's a scholarship. And these scholarships, they didn't just happen by itself. The funds that are allocated for these 100 scholarships, these are money not just from the government, but as far as I know, from the awqaf. And that's why I don't think that it's all for free. It's all paid for. The Islamic University, they get all the payments for 100 scholarships, but it's taken from awqaf to take care of the Muslims in the whole world. So you have to pay only 200 riyals, and you don't have to pay for everything else. Like here they say there are 166 credits, and for every credit you have to pay 200 riyals plus 15% taxes. Let me just show you how much it is, just out of curiosity, because I'm curious as well. We take 166 and multiply it by 230, and then we divide that by 3.75, because $1 costs 3 riyals 75, 3.75 riyals. So just for the credits you would have to pay $10,200 just for the credits. Yeah, mashallah, that's beautiful that you get this scholarship, inshallah. That's why you should pay attention, put efforts and try your best to get the scholarship. But of course, at the same time, you should look into your situation, whether you are really able to study. And I forgot to mention that, no, I actually mentioned it, that this study is for both women and men. And then they, this one is also important to mention, that first you're gonna apply for this program. Then they're gonna consider all the applications. Then they're going to give a الترشيح المبدئي, like an initial acceptance. Then they're going to give you an acceptance. That means that you can start the study. You will actually start your studies. You will proceed with your studies. You will embark on your journey of seeking knowledge in this program. But it says قبول مشروط, which means like a conditional acceptance. If they see that you are not able to keep up with the studies, maybe your language is not that good, then they can drop you off. But if you show that, okay, I'm able to study, and you keep studying and you show good results, then you're going to be a student, like officially muntazim, and you're just going to keep your studies inshallah until you graduate. Yeah, that's what it's all about. So I think I explained everything, I broke down everything for you, so it's all clear. And just to wrap it all up, if you are an applicant who is willing to study at this program, which is online, you won't come to Medina, you won't get any housing, you'll be studying in your countries, and it doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man, because it's very well known that the Islamic University, huduriyan, meaning that you have to go to the universities only for men, but online studies, it's a different story, it's also for women. So if you meet all those criteria, and also you provide, like you're really invested in serving the Islamic community, being from Ansarillah, from the helpers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you put all the efforts to stand out from the crowd, then inshallah you might get the scholarship that covers all costs, with the exception for these 200 riyal that you will have to pay when you apply, when you submit an application. Then be my guest, apply for this program. And as usually, we provide translation services, good translation services, I would say probably the best translation services for the application. And by the way, for this application you don't have to provide that many documents. Let me show it to you. You only provide attachments. You only provide, first of all, a colored personal photo, 4x6. It's supposed to be a passport type photo, like on the white background, nothing fancy, because so many people send us their photos 4x6, but they didn't understand that this photo is going to be used for official purposes for the visa, and they were sending photos when they are with their friends or in the nature. This is not correct. This is supposed to be very strict and formal. High school certificate with the translation into Arabic. Then you're supposed to provide the transcript, and there is no section for the translation of this transcript, which is strange. So probably you can apply just the transcript by itself, but at the same time, of course, you should apply the translation of this document, because there are so many languages in the world, and Saudis, the people who will be going through your application, they don't speak your languages. Therefore, you can apply your transcript, also apply the Arabic translation of this transcript, merge it into one file, into one PDF file, and submit it over here. A valid passport, only the main page, and the passport doesn't have to be translated. Legal precedence freedom certificate. This is a certificate that proves that you haven't been convicted in the past. And of course, the translation of this document is supposed to be provided as well. Not supposed to be. I cannot say that it's a must because there is no section for it, but it's very logical that you have to provide an Arabic translation. Otherwise, they won't understand your document. It's in another language. And at-tawsiyat, recommendations. Recommendations are supposed to be provided over here. And here's a very, very important point. I had to get in touch with the university to clarify it. Here they say that to improve your application, you are supposed to provide so many other things. Like you can provide a resume, a CV, where you specify what kind of activity you provided for the Islamic community. They're asking you to provide certificates of Quran memorization, or maybe you passed some online Sharia studies. It's also supposed to be provided over here. Then they also said that if you, well, anything that improves your application, it's supposed to be provided, it's supposed to be attached. That's what they say over here. But then I ask, okay, there is a very limited number of attachments where you can attach your documents, where you should provide all of that, your certificates, that you memorize the Quran, that you were serving the Muslim community. And I got the answer that you're supposed to provide all of it in this section, academic recommendations. You put everything in one PDF file, all those recommendations, certificates, etc., and then you just attach this all those documents in this one PDF file over here. That's how we do it. And now we are about to start the second part of this video, which is about how you can apply for this program. Well, I've already applied for this program just as a trial. I even called it tajribatun faqat, which means just a trial. So the people who consider these documents, they wouldn't take me seriously. They wouldn't take this application seriously. So I'm going to log out, and I'm going to lead you through the whole process of how you can apply for this program. First of all, the link for this website is going to be in the description of this video. You go to this website, you click on the register button, and by the way, there are many languages. Not many languages. In this portal, we have only two languages, which is Arabiya and English. I'm going to use the English language interface. I'm going to click on the register button. Okay, the first one, you're supposed to provide your email, and here's one that I prepared for this purpose. It's called studyinKSA.ru. Okay, anyways. Yep, confirm email. Okay, I'm gonna make up a number. It's a made up number. Don't try to reach out to me through this number. If you want to order translation services, you can go to notjustmedina.com, right? And then you can go to the contact section, contacts, and then you will find our contacts. Usually I'm the one who is replying, but sometimes some of my colleagues can do that, the brothers who are working on the translation services. Here they're asking for a password. Okay, let me just use a password. Gender, male or female. Date of birth. I'm gonna say that I was born in 1990, just to show you that they really accept applications even if you are old. CAPTCHA, and create an account. They say the account created successfully. Please confirm your email to log in. Here we are. I've got the email. I'm going to confirm the my registration. الرجاء الضغط هنا للدخول. Now we can enter. The portal via login details. That's what I'm gonna do. And here we are. Very easy, straightforward, nothing's complicated. And here they say that there is a link where you can read about this program. That was provided even before. Of course, it's all in Arabic because the whole study is going to be in Arabic. Basically, everything that I explained to you, it's mentioned over here. That you're supposed to graduate from the 12th grade of school, meaning with high school or something that's the same. So yeah, it's just the same information that's repeated over here about the payment, how much you have to pay. Any case, there's nothing worth repeating again. Let's just proceed with the application process. I'm going to click on the apply button, and as usually we just provide the personal information. You see where it's mandatory to provide a certain type of information by this little sign. And let's get started. I'm going to pause the video, and after I finish filling out these forms, I'm going to resume my recording, inshallah. Okay, here we go. I've filled out all the sections over here on this page, and the first one, they're asking to provide your first name and last name in the Arabic language and then in English. That's what I did. Madi Mansurov Madi. Nationality, I was born and raised in Kazakhstan. I'm proud to be born and raised in Kazakhstan. Some parts of my family they live in Canada. It doesn't matter. You can choose whatever you want over here. United Kingdom, United States, etc. But I'm going to stick with my nationality actually. I don't like that. Okay, and gender. If you are male, you are male. If you are female, then you specify that you're female, because this program is for both genders. Then your marital status, I'm married. Date of birth, and automatically they tell you your date of birth in Hijrah and your age. You don't have to specify, you just specify your date of birth over here. Birth of country, place of birth, native language. If you speak English, you just choose English. In our country, we spoke both languages, Russian and Kazakh. That's why I just choose the Russian language. National ID number. Not all countries have this national ID number. That's why if you don't have a national ID number in your country, you just repeat your passport number. It's fine. You can use your passport number. It won't change anything. Don't worry about it. Then you specify your passport number, and I made it up, and I even added a letter to show you that the portal accepts letters in the passport number, because some countries they use letters in their passport numbers. Place of issue, Ministry of Internal Affairs. Date of issue, expiry date. It's pretty much straightforward. Religion, there's only one choice, Islam. And then they are asking to specify your madhab. Which madhab are you following? Is it Al-Hanafi, Abu Hanifa, Imam Malik, Al-Shafi'i, Imam Ahmad? Or you are not following just one madhab? And if you're in your country you only studied one madhab, it's fine. You should specify the madhab that you are following and studying in your country. There are countries that are very strict about madhab. They only study one madhab, and you are just doing taqleed, following of the madhab. It's fine. It's fine. There is nothing bad about it, because you lived in that country and you didn't have resources to other madhahib. But if you live in a country like the UK or Canada, the United States, where you can see all madhahib, you can meet teachers from all madhahib, and you're not just following one madhab, because there is a variety and you take different opinions, then you say لا أتمذهب بمذهب معين. And here you say that whether you are a Muslim by birth or not. If you are not a Muslim by birth, then you must provide a certificate of conversion. There was a very, very bad moment when they almost accepted a Christian man because they thought that he converted to Islam. That's why they really pay attention. If you are not a Muslim by birth, they are looking for your certificate of conversion that you can request in a masjid, in a local masjid where you pray. Then these sections you can skip them and go straight to the reason why you want to study, and don't try to make a whole poetry over here trying to rhyme why you want to study in the Islamic University for this program. It will only allow you to enter 150 symbols. So it's going to be short and sweet. And it's also supposed to be in Arabic. Don't write anything in English, because it will show them that you don't speak the Arabic language. And of course, if you don't speak the Arabic language, you shouldn't even apply for this program. Then you say save personal information. Here you say, here you see تم الحفظ, and then you can go to the next stage. Okay, good. Now you should apply your contact information, another mobile, which is a must to provide, but I'm going to just repeat the same mobile number, Twitter account, لا يوجد. And by the way, when you okay, let's just keep with it and we'll tell you about it, inshallah. When you are filling out this application, it's better for you to do it in Arabic, because the whole site is going to be in Arabic. You can even choose the Arabic interface. The country where you live, let's say you live in the United Kingdom. Okay, United Kingdom is supposed to be Kingdom, United States. Where is the UK? Okay, I found it. There are two languages, the Arabic language or the English language over here, and then there comes the Arabic language. So you're supposed to choose Al-Mamlakatul Muttahida. That's the UK. That's the UK. If you live in the UK, you're supposed to choose it in the Arabic language. And I was very surprised because they even have North Korea. I was thinking, like, how come that they have North Korea and they don't have the UK? Yeah, Al-Mamlakatul Muttahida. Then you specify your region, and I think it's better if you do it in Arabic language. I'm going to choose just random things, right? Because I've used this portal before, that's why. Here we go, postal code. Here they're asking you to provide the location of your city in your country. Is it in the west, in the eastern part of your country, etc. I'm going to say it's going to be that it's in the center. Here they're asking you for relative information, so if anything happens to you, well, actually this form was supposed to be for those who come to Medina and study over here. But anyways, you're supposed to provide the relative information. If you're a woman, you're supposed to provide information of your wali, your father, your brother. If you're a man, you just provide the information of your brother, somebody from your family. Okay, I'm gonna do some random things, right? And that's it. And by the way, the address section is so short. You can only enter maybe 15 or 20 symbols. It's not enough, I know, but just add some essential information. And don't bother with it, because anyways, the studies are going to be online. Voluntary works, if you provided some, of course you must specify that. It's going to improve your chances. Interests and hobbies. Save contact information. Tam al-hifz. Let's go further. Now they're asking you to provide your educational background. There's only one choice, high school. Even if you graduated from the bachelor program or from the college, still you're just choosing high school, secondary. There's no other choice. The name in Arabic of the place where you, of the certificate. Yeah, it's Shahadat al-Sanawiyat al-Amma, high school certificate. And then you choose the country where you graduated from. I'm going to choose Al-Mamlakatul Muttahida, just randomly. It's from the government where I received this certificate. I'm going to say that I received it this year in June. They're asking for a GPA, and there are different scales. You can choose it on a scale of 4, 5 or 100. If you're from the UK, anyways, you just look into your certificate and see what kind of scale they use there. And I'm going to say that it's 2.0 1. Acceptable. That is a very low grade. I just made it up, by the way, of course. خطأ المعدل. They're saying that, oh yeah, you're supposed to use a point over here, not a comma. Now I can add it. Okay, here we go. Here they are asking you to provide the information about who gave you tazkiyah, who gave you a recommendation letter. And as I've told you before, it's supposed to be an Islamic figure. So I'm gonna say Abdullah ibn Abdullah. I just made it up, of course. He's an imam of Masjid, let's say Salam. His academical background is that he graduated from bachelor program or master program. And is it an Islamic institution or a well-known figure? Well-known figure. Add. The more certificate tazkiyat, recommendation letters you have, the better. Then you click on the next button. Here they're asking you how much you memorized from the Quran. Let's say that I've memorized 5 parts of the Quran, 5 ajza. That's what I do. And mutun. What kind of mutun have you memorized? I can say, for example, al-usul al-thalatha, al-qawa'id al-arba'a, and so on. Kitab al-tawheed, right? Nawaqid al-Islam. Everything that's memorized, you can list it over here. Here they're asking you for the Arabic language level, and of course, if you apply for this program, you're supposed to choose good, like the best Arabic that you can have. Not weak, not acceptable, but good. If they see that your Arabic is only acceptable, they will reject you, because it's a scholarship that you're applying for. That's why it's very important that you speak the language. And then they're asking you to provide all other languages that you speak. You can find your languages over here and then just add them as well. And then you skip everything. Maybe if you have some awards, maybe you took a part in the Quran contest and you won something, or maybe you just participated and you got a certificate, you can specify it over here. It's fine. And then you click on the next button, or you can just click on the Save Academic Background first, and then you can click Next. Up to you. Here they are asking you what program are you applying for, and there's only one program, Sharia, Baccalaureate Sharia عن بعد, the bachelor program Sharia online. Save choice, next. And here we have the attachment section. The photo is supposed to be provided in JPEG, and all other documents are supposed to be provided in PDF. This is a 100% confirmed, reliable information that I got from the Deanship of Admission registration, that I got from the electronic service of the Islamic University. Some people argued about it. They said no, it's supposed to be just JPEG. And because of that, I had to confirm this information from 3 or 4 offices, and everybody was saying the same thing, that's supposed to be PDF. Okay, so you use the JPEG format over here, the passport type photo, which is supposed to be very formal, white background, high school certificate. I think it is pretty much straightforward. Translation of the high school certificate to Arabic, transcript, visit translation in one PDF file. If you don't have the translation, there is little time left, just provide the transcript without the translation. A passport that doesn't have to be translated. Police certificate that you haven't been convicted previously. Then of course, if you have the translation, you should provide the translation. And then all academic recommendations, all the certificates that you memorized Quran or some parts of the Quran, or that you memorized mutun, that you took part in some Islamic events, in some educational courses, or whatever you can provide to show that you are a good candidate for this program that you really want to do something good for the Muslims, you should provide in this section. You just merge everything in one PDF file. There is a website called ilovepdf.com. You can use that website and just merge everything in one file. Okay, I'm gonna attach some fake documents and I'm gonna be back, inshallah. And I'm back. So here we are. I've attached all the documents. They're all fake. But in any case, this is just a trial. I'm going to show you how you can do it. So there's not going to be a problem, inshallah. I click on the next button. Here they are asking you to confirm or accept all the terms. And let me read some of them for you. The first one, they're saying that I am not a Saudi, I don't have a Saudi citizenship, and I'm not a resident of Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that's what it's basically all about. Okay, the second one is that I'm not a part of any terrorist groups or parties. This is pretty much clear. Of course, you cannot be from Khawarij or people who commit all these acts of terror. Otherwise, you shouldn't be a student of the Islamic University. Then here we promise that. Okay, here we are promising that we are going to stick to the university policies. If you remember, anyways. Yeah, just click. You're supposed to click confirm for everything, but I'm just saying for you some of the things. Then we're saying that I promise that I will pay for all the tuition that comes along with this study. Okay, confirm. But you are applying for a scholarship, therefore you only pay 200 riyals and that's it. If you get accepted for this scholarship, you don't have to pay for anything else. And here we say that all the information is correct. And here they're asking you to confirm that you speak the Arabic language. It's saying that since the study is in Arabic, then I promise that I do speak the Arabic language and I'm fluent in it. تحدث وكتابة. Confirm. And here we say that we are fit to study, we have good health to keep our studies to the end. So we confirm everything, of course. Here they are asking you, have you received a bachelor degree before from another university? If you receive a bachelor degree from another university, even if it's just a not secular study, but scientific study, you graduated from the field of physics or chemistry or psychology, you say yes, and then you provide the details. جامعة لندن كلية الهندسة, for example, the Faculty of Engineering. Save questions and undertaking. Next, and now we can apply. So after all these stages, we can apply. We click on the apply button. They're saying that after you apply, you cannot change anything, you cannot edit anything. We say okay. Now we've applied for this program, but we won't be considered for this program until we pay 230 riyals. So our documents would be considered. So you pay for the for the participation in this program, and then later on they will provide you, they will tell you about your status of the application over here. So I'm not going to pay, of course, because it's a fake application, but once you pay, that's it. Your application process is finished, and all what's left is just to wait for the result to come out. And it's going to be out very soon because the study starts on January 14th. And that's it. I hope that this video was very beneficial for you. That's what we're striving for. All the news about the study opportunities in Saudi Arabia you can find on our Telegram channel, not just Medina. The link will be in the description of this video. وجزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.